gonna play. How you doing, Prodigy? I'm doing okay. Don't tell Casey I just spent another $100 on Digimon cards. Don't tell Casey. And I know she'll never hear me say this because she's in the shower and she doesn't watch my streams, so it's okay. But yeah, don't tell her. I have a really bad card collecting addiction, and that's why I'm streaming instead, so I don't risk buying more. Yes. But yeah, we're here. Totally not trying to avoid my own weakness. Anywho, how are you doing, Prodigy? I have a horrible card collecting. Ooh, what cards do you collect, Prodigy? What cards you tell me? Tell me your addiction so I can reflect on my own. All this talk of relying on the bonded, and I haven't given a thought as to what your duties might be. I hope you haven't interrupted your study and work unduly. Everything, literally everything. May I recommend the Digimon card collection? It started in 2020, and I don't think it gets enough love. It's so fucking good. A tour of the city, is it? Then you really must visit the Beehive. It's always buzzing with activity. Local humor. You have Digimon? Yes. Quality. Yeah, they just revamped with the 2020 movie. They revamped the entire card game. It's a brand new card game that came out 2 years ago. Anyway, a lady by the name of Tista Bay and B usually has her seat near the entrance. She will gladly speak with you on any number of topics, assuming you find yourself on her good side. People hate me when I say this, but I prefer Digimon over Pokemon. Dude, I have a bad love for Pokemon. Like, I have a deep, like, cemented love for Pokemon. I love the cards, love the games, love the show, love everything about Pokemon. But I will say, I do prefer Digimon over Pokemon as well. And that's why, like, I originally was collecting Pokemon cards. I still do. But I'm really invested in Digimon cards right now. And I'm glad that they're getting a new style of game. And I'm really digging it. I'm going to be rewatching the show soon. Monday, where I'm having a movie night, and a bunch of friends and I are going to be watching the Digimon movies. It's going to be great. Yeah, I definitely would choose Digimon over Pokemon, but I deeply love both. Hello, Tista Bay. Welcome to the Beehive, my little drone. Seeking the sting of excitement to liven up your day? I can tell at a glance when folk are new to our happy colony. It's the nervous fluttering you see, always giving them away. Why don't we play some cards to have you at your ease, eh? Quick game of high or low. Simply a matter of guessing who has the bigger hand. If you win, I'll grant you a single favor, within reason, of course. Interested? Oh, here we go. We're on Blazing Milo. Ready for the game? High or low, then? Shit. Good for you. No time like the present, I say. Oh shit. We're playing high or low. 3 cards you have, 3 cards for me. Flip one of yours over, and I flip 2 of mine. Oh shit, it's the triple triad music. Here we go. High or low, here we go. You got 7, I got 8. Now, what's your call? Will you total be higher or lower than mine? Well, considering you have 7, I have 8. Already with 1 card versus your 2, mine is higher. They have 1 more card, I have 2. But both of mine could be a 1 and a 3. Theirs could be like a 9, making them win. I'm gonna say mine's gonna be higher. You're going with high then. Alright, let's see what we've got. Oh, I fucking knew it! My card's out of 16 and you have... Oh, I total of 16. I have 25 unique packs of just regular playing cards. Regular playing cards, how? Like just random ass cards that never really turned into like a series kind of thing? Is that what you mean by regular playing cards? Oh, it seems we came to out equal, but as lovely as coincidence as that may be, we still need a clear winner. Play again. That's what I like to hear. Let me shuffle the deck. Oh, like normal playing of actual normal playing cards. Okay, okay. I dig it. I dig it. What's your call? Will your total be higher or lower than mine? I'm gonna go with lower. You're going with low then? All right, let's see what we've got. Might add 15. You have 12. We win. Yeah, I think, yeah, I really want a deck of tarot cards. Like I found these really nice ones, like these really nice Bloodborne ones on Etsy. Casey doesn't like tarot cards. She's really against that kind of thing, so she doesn't want me to get them. But I might at some point. I just want them because they look cool, not because of any actual tarot usage. I was gonna use them for D&D purposes, but still. Congratulations, your guess was right. Usually I'd concede defeat at this point. But what do you say to a rematch? One more win, then we'll talk about that favor. Girl, I've already won. Another match of high or low? Come on now, little honeybee. We all need our diversions. Let's play. That's the spirit. Let me start out the deck. Let's play. Higher, low, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low. Oh. Okay, same music. It's just a different part of the song. I'm gonna say hi. At Magic the Gathering, and I've never played a single match. Same though. Okay. I've played like I've played some matches when I was a kid, but I'd collect them, and after that, I'd never play them. 14 and 15. Yeah, I win again, boy. I actually recently just sold all of my Magic cards to a friend of mine, just because they were just kind of sitting around. Well, would you look at that? I think you've got a knack for this newcomer. Congratulations, victory's yours, as is the prize I promised. That's right, we're good at this shit. Whisper in my ear then, and don't be shy. Tell old Tista what she can do for you. That's all? How delightfully wholesome. But if knowledge is what you want, then that is what you shall have. Who's that, Mini Alexander? Oh, you can't see him, he's behind me. Mini Alexander. There we go. In my humblest estimation, the most wondrous thing about this town is how safe we are from the Sin Eaters. They have Lord Vothri was born with the power to command them, which means no Elmoran need ever raise a weapon in defense of the city. Was that the kind of thing you wish to know? If your itch still needs scratching, you might get a few words out of our Atharn over there. There's not that Mary saw. Oh my god, he fell apart. Oh, he put it back together. And that saw like more than the sound of his own voice. I have 1980 Japanese Pokemons that have my half brother passed down to me when he was in Japan as a kid. Dude, that sounds really cool. I think Japanese Pokemon cards look so good. They're very nice and slick and clean. What's that? New to Elmore, you say? Only just arrived and already you're looking to peel away the layers of mystery. Oh, I'm all for chatting, but you need to slow down and enjoy life, my friend. Tell you what, you hop up on stage and give us a dance first, and then we can have our little talk. Do we gotta go dance? Oh, They just look so, they look so good. Also, Scooby-Doo cards, dude, let's go. The Beehive. The Beehive is a place of noise and excitement, a little sting to invigorate the pampered lives of Eilmord's free citizens. Regardless of gender, this establishment bonded workers are often called honeybees, while their owner above them as a queen. This is a Final Fantasy VII reference. And baseball cards. I've never really been into sports cards. I'm gonna be honest. I know my father collects has a habit of collecting sports cards, but I've never really been into them. I'm gonna be honest. Slash dance. Our stuff. Yeah, baby. Dance, little gooby, dance. That's the way. Dance like there's no tomorrow. Yes, we danced. I can't whistle. The mic won't pick it up that well. Now that was a show. You're welcome to clamber up on stage anytime you like. So, what was it you wanted to ask me? Ah, yes, something about our fair city. Well, I can tell you it wasn't always so peaceful as it is today. Now, more in army may be the very essence of military might, but even our forces saw grievous losses in the war against the Sin Eaters. Things changed for us, around 20 years ago, when the old ruler's son came to power. Got this way with he's got this way with the Eaters, you see. Turns them docile as house cats. I wouldn't be exaggerating to say they've become something of an ally to Aylmore. No longer an enemy to be feared. Yet elsewhere they are still fools who insist on fighting their losing battles. Ha! A toast to Lord Bathory. I don't know any baseball players or hockey players, but it's a piece of cardboard with ink on it, so I have it. I do have a baseball card that literally has the cloth of a game used jersey on it. I don't know how much. Ooh, that's cool. When you're getting the preliminary sense of the city, the Chais and Alpha now will be expecting your return. Yeah, it sounds valuable. It sounds very valuable. Yes. Yes. Who's this? Oh, it's the Goobu. Goobu's making the pat 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 noise. I thought something was chasing me. Pat 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 pat. Come on, Goobu. Let's go, buddy. Buddy. Where's Alpha now? Where's Alpha now?
Oh, you've returned from your gaunt around the city so soon? You needn't be heard back near enough as yet to put brush to canvas.
Hey, where is he? One cannot rush good art, I'm told, or good artists, apparently. Finally! Alpha now, yes! You got changed, my boy, you look good! That's what I'm talking about! I've put together an ensemble out of the garments you chose. Is this satisfactory?
Oh, goodness gracious me! The last outfit was precious, but this makes you look positively dashing. You truly are a handsome boy. However, am I to decide?
What happened to painting, my guy? Exactly. The lad is an artist, dearest, not a dress-up doll. It's about time we set him to work for the reason we called him here.
Must we? I do love a good painting, but I thought since we were enjoying ourselves so thoroughly.
I'd not. That is to say, as long as you just make sure you give the lad time to prepare. We know who will be upset if he's not ready to paint at the moment's notice.
Whatever you say, darling. So, shall we pick out some new jewelry next?
My God, hold on, bear. You're all good, Prodigy. You're all good. Step Alpha now. Lady Chai has a very particular sense of beauty, and apparently that extends to how I should dress whilst painting. This obsession of hers works in our favor. The time I spend indulging these distractions is the time you can use to continue explorations. This excursion, I'd like you to delve into the layer below us and sniff about the military headquarters. I'm sure the understory has its own tale to tell. Let's do it. I'll be back, Alpha now. I'll be back. Don't you worry, my friend. I'll find the way to free us of this hell. We'll be slaves and servants no longer. Okay. Down we go. Oh. Lookout point there. Anyways. What am I looking for? Gather information, but from who? From, okay, someone down there. Not this door. You? Not you. Who do I gather info from? You! Weeping Warbler Blar.
You're one of the bonded, aren't you? Like me? Please, I need your help. My throat, I can't sing anymore. I've been making excuses, but just not getting any better. My patron thinks I'm of no use to him, then I need you to sneak out to the Derelict and describe my condition to Thorich. Here's a list of symptoms and a hunk of mule to pay for his medicines. Please, I have no one else to turn to.
Well, outside we go, I guess. Luckily, we can teleport using this. No, it's up there. So it's outside. We'll save you, lady. The buttress. The butt. The butt. Okay, anyways, we're here. Where is Theorich?
You need medicines, tonics, potions.
Symptoms in a chunk of mule.
A cure for an ailing voice, is it? No medicine will cure this. Methinks your songbird has a lump in her throat. It must be cut out, exercised, and even then the voice may never heal completely. Poor little songbird. Do they kick her from the nest, I wonder, or simply silence her chirps? Oh, your face! You didn't know of the many hopefuls who enter the city. Very few are even seen to leave, even as corpses. You might see one or two fortunate fools hurled from the balconies, but the rest gone. What kind of nightmares it is. Not for the ship's rat, oh no. I'm content to scurry around down here and nibble on crumbs which fall from the tables. This consultation is over. You have my verdict, and I have my mule. Good day.
That sucks. She gonna die. She gonna die. Poor little songbird. I'm sorry, weeping girl.
Did you get my medicine?
You're gonna die.
That's it. What am I to do if I can't sing?
Ah, there you are, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend.
Oh, generous sir, have mercy. I've done all I can, but even the apothecary said.
Let's hope the free guy is a good person. Let's see. You've been suffering all this time. I'm sorry, my pet. I hadn't realized your affliction was this grave. You needn't fret. I will not reward your hours of thrilling by casting out into the street. What a nice guy.
You are too kind, sir. What use am I if I cannot sing? I fear the day I become more burden to you than treasure.
I shall have a word with Lord Valtteri and arrange for your ascension.
In that paradise where resides neither pain nor illness, you will your song ring out clearly once again. Maybe you think to step, or mayhap you think it a step too far. No, you would do that for me?
Why do I feel like Ascension is turning them into sin eaters and killing them? Of
course. Why? I would almost wish to hasten my own ascension. Your blessed instrument was waiting there to greet me.
Holy shit. They're turning people into sin eaters. Holy shit. I bet they see the sin eaters as like angels and shit instead of demons. Yeah, what's ascension? Huh? Yeah, you gonna be turned into fucking demons?
You must be a new arrival. Allow me to explain. As all know, the sin eaters exist to devour the sins, but also do they serve to gather the souls of the innocent and shepherd them unto celestial paradise. It is through Lord Vathri that we learn this truth. It is through Lord Vathri's grace that the free people of Yelmore are destined to embrace salvation. We are blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment until at last we are called to our final rapture. Even the bonded may find a place within that host, should their patrons deem them worthy. Lord Vathri truly is a great man, isn't he?
They do turn them into sin eaters, dude. Holy shit.
If you excuse us, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation for the compassion you have shown my precious canary.
Fuck. Welcome back, Prodigy. We found out some fucked up shit. We found some bad things. A brew. These rich people and their servants sacrifice themselves to become sin eaters, the evil white demon things, when they die. So they can quote unquote ascend. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. It's pretty fucked, and they think it's a good thing, but they don't realize how bad it is. I want to try to get that lookout point. Ah, so close, so close. Anyways, let's go and talk to Alpha now about this messed up situation. We have to stop Lord Vathri. He is evil, doing evil things, and I can only assume that he is a bad guy. I showed Casey the clip from last Final Fantasy stream with Tesleen and her changing into a Sin Eater. Yeah, still just as bad the second time around watching it. It's really messed up looking. Alpha now. Ooh, it's spy. Alpha now is such a good artist. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look, he's so good.
It's good to see you back. You were taking so long, I began to worry something had happened. I began sketching an outline for the portrait, but nay, the charts appear otherwise occupied. You share what your investigations have gleaned thus far.
And it had to be her of all people. Yeah, of all people, it had to be the sweet nurse lady that was badass.
So, Lord Vathri boasts some manner of influence over the seniors, does he? It would explain the reverence in which he is held by the people, by the citizenry. And as for the ascension business, I cannot help but be put in mind of that apothecary and his ominous remarks. If so many folks have entered the city over the years, then where do they all go?
Hey, Christian, I'm running at the gym and I got the pump. So, Christian, I am so proud of you. You are kicking ass. You're kicking ass, my boy. You also never answered my question, though. I texted you. Earmint Splendor. Hello, Charles. The pump. Got the pump, dude. I take my eyes off you for one moment and you're chattering away with your assistant of yours. Am I to assume the outline is done then? Yeah, pretty much. What in blazes? It's so unflattering. Explain yourself, Alpha now. Yes, hentai is art. Hentai is... Shout out to Arnold. The pump, dude. That wasn't the question. Second anime, Christian, or Christmas? Where's your artistic interpretation? You should evoke images of affluence and nobility and overwhelm the viewer with its boundless beauty. I think it looks good. Well, Chai, you stated that this portrait was to commemorate your anniversary. It was being a joyous union. It seemed to be, to me, that a realistic portrayal. Realistic? I don't want realism, I want perfection. A spectacle to slacken jaws and weaken knees. To make people cry out in amazement. Now fetch a blank canvas and... I say, did that come from above? Oh no. Oh, it's the Jester's that references Final Fantasy IX. Second, we need it to be a very awkward to make you buying it as awkward. Okay, we'll do that. I'll buy something from the hentai corner for you, Christian. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. A tale to make you quiver and your noble blood freeze.
Christian, Final Fantasy IX. It has the thing. Whenever these two come out, they play the theme music and everything for them.
There's a villain on the loose, set to ruin our fair city. But our Lord has got him now, and his fate will not be pretty. Yes, the hammer of justice is poised to come crashing down, and one and all who'd watch to fall are invited to join his lordship in the offer.
Oh no, they're gonna watch someone turn into a sin eater. These people are sadistic and horrible. Good love of the game. I got to play it through. It's so good.
A malcontent? How dreadful. This man is to face sentencing?
That's right. In fact, if you're curious, it might be worth you going along for the experience. The offer they mentioned is part of the emergement. The level above us where Lord Vothry resides. Ordinarily, you would be barred from entering, but seems they'll be opening its doors for the next little while. The crown lift will take you up there. You'd better not dawdle then. Yeah, let's go check it out. Okay, let's go see them turn someone into a sin eater, because that's what I would assume is what they're doing. I'm assuming they're torturing and killing some poor guy. And why do I feel like it might be the guy we helped get in here? But I might be 50 by the end of this god. Ooh, dude. 50, dude. You're kicking ass, Christian. Fraudgy, for context, 50 is weight loss count. Join the crowd up there. Let's proceed. Christian's kicking ass, dude. Okay, let's watch someone kill. Oh, that's a sin eater.
That's him. That's Vothry.
Oh God, dude, he's surrounded by sin eaters. That is no, Christian. Don't even say that. He's surrounded by sin eaters. Oh God.
He's attended by sin eaters.
Oh, there's so many.
But how does he keep them from attacking?
Mercy.
Beautiful.
Mercy.
No, he reminds me. There's a different Final Fantasy game with a similar
the 12.
kind of person. It is the guy we helped get in here. It is the guy we helped get in. He reminds me of a different character from a different Final Fantasy game. I forgot what character though.
Kaishia, what happened to you?
Yeah, my guy.
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
His voice is perfect.
Lord Vorthree, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Oh no. Let's take Vothri out.
Why? You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished. And this man is guilty of fraud. He came to us, claiming to be a man of business. Yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but.
Oh.
Yulmore is a city built on love for one's fellow man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society.
Did he tame the Sin Eaters? I don't know, but they're all a bunch of like Sin Eater women and then a giant tiger and lion. Good guy gut boy. That neck though. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like Kai here kind of bit off more than he could chew.
To atone for this crime, I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony. And he had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that.
Oh, Vothri.
What then is a man of mercy to do? But offer the sinner another way to show his contrition.
He has negative neck. Nah.
Another way, meaning what exactly?
He has so much neck that other necks fear his neck.
Sin Eaters are part of Yulmore's society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether.
He fucks them.
So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide.
You got the chin on chin action, dude.
And still, he could not do as I asked. A
Bruh.
wholly unsatisfactory performance.
This entire situation is
It
fucked.
is true that Kaishia won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out I could almost accept, but to humiliate him thus, to demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Yulmore?
Dude, Alpha now, let's kick his ass. Let's kick his ass. Fight him.
Oh, you dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours? The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules,
Look at the face.
one has naught to fear.
Look at the face. Is he like part Sin Eater? Like, what is this? What is this? Why is there a face where his booba should be?
I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters.
What is that?
And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
He probably ate so many humans. Yeah, he's probably eating people. You're not wrong. I know you said that the Sin Eaters are, but I wouldn't doubt that he's also eating people. Let's kick his ass.
And people call this paradise.
Nah, it's a shithole.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Artiste.
Painting.
Oh, an artiste! Then you shall paint a picture for me. of Yulmore. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence.
No. Let's leave Alpha now. I think we have enough information to go and bomb the place.
Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
I told you to shut up! Two-Face Man!
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could.
Yes! That's
Can you walk?
not worth a commission. Not worth, dude. Not worth. I don't care how much he pays me. There are those customers you just deny, you know?
Did that little worm just insult me?
It took him that long to realize? Bro, he got up and walked away. It took him that long? Oh, he's angry! Anger!
I'll kill them! I'll kill them all!
Oh!
I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! Then tear out their hearts!
He's gonna have a stroke, dude. Don't move too fast. Wait. Wait. Guy in the back. Guy in the back. Is that who I think it is? Is that what's this fuck from the Garlean Empire? He's not supposed to be here. This is a different fucking world. How is... Oh, wait. He's a Ashen. I forgot. He was secretly an Ashen this entire time. He can travel between worlds because he lives in the void. Okay. I can tell who he is just from his outfit. Forgive me. In my anger, it seemed to have I seem to have marched us back outside again. It is possibly best we leave the island altogether. I believe we've worn out our welcome in Yulmore. In any case, it seems enough of the world's self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that our battle against the Seniors will find few allies in Colusia. Sorry, out of breath. I'll accompany you back to the Crystarium. We need to regroup and think on our new strategy. Cashier, I have done you a grave disservice. You were hungry and desperate, and I offered you a solution without once considering the risk inherited in you accepting it. If I had but known the price, you wouldn't be made to pay. You gave me everything I needed to make your idea work. It was me who made a mess of things, not you. But even after all the trouble I caused, you still stepped in and saved me. And now Lord Lothry wants us all dead. Come back with us to the Crystarium. I'm certain we can find work for you there if you are willing. True. No, it'd just be me leaning on your kindness again. I need to do something. Do some thinking. Learn how to stand on my own 2 feet. Good job, my guy. Very well, but you must promise you'll be careful. The Aelmorans may yet come looking for us. I'll keep my head down, don't worry. And you take care too. Give me the chance to repay what you've done for me. Oh! No. Oh, it's the Chais. Lord and Lady Chai. What in blazes did you do? The entire city looking for you.
I took a peek at your unfinished portrait, Alphinaud. Now I've had a beautiful and striking picture painted for me, but there was something about your work. It was as if I had caught the very essence of our love and rendered it naked upon the canvas. It was bold, unflinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you've began. I will speak with Lord Lothry and vouch for your character. I'm sure we can smooth over any hard feelings.
Damn, who dat? Are you talking about her? This is Dulia Chai. She is a wealthy cat woman that lives in the city that hired Alphanal, my good buddy old pal, to paint a portrait of her and her husband in the back. I'm very sorry, Lady Chai, but there are more important matters to which I must attend.
More important? What could be more important than enjoying the days we have left to us to the fullest?
Pray press me no further. We are leaving, but I would not presume to take the garments you were so kind to procure for me. One moment. The cat leads this game's got it all, dude.
I wouldn't hear of it. Keep the clothes, you silly boy. I insist. And I shall make arrangements so that you can pass through the gate without causing a stir. I expect you to come and visit.
Oh, Lady Chai, you're so sweet. I will return, I promise you that. The outrage I witnessed must not go unanswered. Next time we meet, I shall be better prepared to confront the corruption which hides behind the glittering facade. Lady Chai, you're so sweet. She's very nice. Husband's a bit of a dick, but she herself is very nice. Okay. Before we leave, I was gonna do these plus quests really quick. So head over to the city over here. Big cat girls, dude. Gotta go finishing gym. Okay, Christian, you go finish off gym or whoever you are. I'll talk to you later. Yes. Don't forget, Monday at my place, 6 o'clock. We got Digimon to watch. Okay, let's get these quests. Got a second tier Pokemon movie. Dude, Digimon is so cool. I don't know what you're talking about. A plankless task.
Oh, who are you? Forgive me. It's not often that we see travelers in rights. What with how dangerous it is hereabouts. I even worry for my husband taking the road down to the shipyard, and he's as strong as a Talos. He has been gone for a good while, though. If you're headed that way, could you please let him know his wife is expecting him at home?
I got you, lady. It's all about Leomon? Dude, you're not wrong. It is all about Leomon. Leomon is a literal god, dude. Leomon is best boy. Dun 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 digga dun digga dun digga dun dun digga dun digga dun digga dun dun. Sir, your wife worries. There you are down there. Well built woodworker. Let's see how well built this guy actually is. Let's inspect him. He looks about average. He doesn't look overtly muscular, but he's also wearing a lot of clothes. Unless that's a muscle right there, then God, I thought that was a wrinkle in clothes. If that's a muscle, then goddamn, boy's protruding in ways he shouldn't be. Something I can do for you, stranger? Beat me with the hammer? Has it been that long? I was aiming to salvage the planks from this old hull, but she's given me more trouble than I bargained for. It's a waste of time, waste to leave all this lumber lying around. Not much call for seaworthy ships since the light ate up half the world, you understand? I reckon there better be a where better for a woodworker like me to put it to good use. These boards, though, they're so tightly joined, I can't pull the bleeding things loose. Here, do me a favor and sprinkle some of this powder on the joints along the keel. I'll keep working on this end, and with any luck, I'll make it home after the wife stomps down here to fetch me herself. Okay, let's go do it too. Let's help this guy out so he can get home to his wife. Powdered crystal. Get her done. Last one. Toda. That should do the trick. Powdered fire crystal is the best thing for melting wood glue. Just pour on a little water and the steam will take care of the rest. That'll be a one-man job now, thanks to you. Oh, and if you could let Thenoise know I'll be home within the hour, then you'll have helped me out out of 2 rough spots today. I got you, buddy. Let's go talk to his wife. Let her know we'll be done. We'll be home soon. That'll be it for the quest.
He's alright then? Well, that's a relief. Wright's has share of troubles, and wife does worry. Well, had he been he had you help stripping the planks? The cheek of that man. Still, we're lucky his father taught him the trade at all, even if he uses those skills to take ships apart instead of building them. Woodworker puts food on the table, so I'm grateful his family is keeping up their traditions. And I'm grateful for you for bringing me peace of mind. Please take this for your kindness.
Gave me a full aether current. Okay. Ulyss. And then we'll head back to Crystarium.
Excuse me, but you're the lady Alpha now was traveling with, aren't you? I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch your name.
Well, I bet you'll catch my name now. I smell everything and feel everything.
Ah, Bella. I'd love to meet you. My name is Ulyss, and I'm the acting village mayor. I was hoping someone of your talents would pass through right before long. Thing is, I need to visit someone up at Stonegazer, but I'm afraid to walk the path alone. Think you'd provide an escort?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me think.
Oh, she went through my head.
I just couldn't bring myself to ask one of the villagers. You see, there was an incident a while back where a veteran band of hunters was badly mauled. Simply mentioning that it's unsafe to wander outside the village these days would be enough to bring back bad memories of that grisly scene, which is why it's been so difficult to even bring up the subject. But such does not change the fact that roads are indeed dangerous. Pray meet me on the path to the north and be prepared to fend off the wildlife.
Yes, ma'am. Path to the north. There's already things trying to kill her. There are already things trying to kill her. There's a chicken, a giant dodo bird trying to kill her. Literally just a giant dodo bird. Can't I use my Gizel greens? I cannot summon Vu here? What kind of poppycock is this? Oh, I'm out of Gizzler greens. That's why. I couldn't see because of my mic arm. We need to go pick some up. Maybe I'll go pick some up after we get back to the Crystarium. We need to level Vu up. We can't have Vu slacking. Good, Ulyss?
Ulyss? You good? What did I tell you? I was barely 10 steps out of the village. Come, let us hurry along before more predators have a chance to gather.
Suspenseful music. What's happening?
Thank you for the escort, Bella. This is the gentleman I wish to speak with, so we didn't go any further. Siluk?
Saluk?
You wandering around by yourself out here? You know what kind of creatures lurk beyond the borders of the village.
Oh, well, if it isn't Cliff Toll's little girl. Anything I can do for you, lass?
Yes, sir. Came for an answer to my proposal from the other day. Have you given any thought to taking over as village mayor? I'm doing the best I can in the interim, but I have neither the age nor the wisdom to continue the role, and the rest of the villagers agree with me.
I'm fairly sure I told you nay once already. But seeing as you found a god just so you can come and talk to me, then mayhap I would consider the idea in exchange for a few small tasks.
Will you? Please, just tell me what I need to do.
My friend Cliftoll, your dear father, was looking for a sickle to cut some rope. Mind skipping back to the village and borrowing one for me?
Why would you?
Is he gonna hang himself?
I mean, a sickle, was it? For cutting rope? That shouldn't be too difficult. I only meant to ask you along for the one trip, but if you complete these tasks, would you be willing? If I'm to complete these tasks, I would be willing to indulge me a little while longer.
Is he gonna kill himself, dude? That's no good. Okay. You need a sickle for cutting rope, my guy? Okay. Stay safe.
Good day to you, young Ulysses. You look a little flustered, dear. Was there something I could help you with? A good day to you, madame. I was hoping to borrow a sickle. Is that all? Here, you can take this one. And I've several spares, so there's no rush in returning it. You a spot of harvesting, are you? I think it's actually not for me. It's not for me, actually. I was asked to bring one for my father. Your father? Shadows save me. Forgive me. If you're to accompany me in these tasks, then you deserve to know the whole story. It was my father, Cliff Toll, who was the former mayor of Wright. And the incident I spoke of earlier was something that happened a year ago. One day, a stray senator came prowling around and slaughtered nearly half the village. It was a waking nightmare. When the villagers blamed my father, they said it was because he refused to accept the protection of Yilmore. The sheer scale of the tragedy and the accusations that followed wore away at his conscience until finally, he could bear the guilt no longer. He hanged himself. Salik, the old man who we spoke to, was his closest friend, but considering how he worded his request, it seemed he's reluctant to accept the fact of my father's death. Still, I would see that this task to its end. Let's bring him his sickle, shall we?
Okay, so there could be two options. Either he's trying to hang himself, just like the father did, or he's trying to investigate. I'm like, oh, maybe your father was murdered, and I'm seeing if this would actually work, or if it was a setup. Maybe he's doing some detective work, you know what I mean?
Salik, sir, we've brought the sickle you asked for.
And maybe he's doing some investigating, you know?
Oh, good. Old Cliff Toll would be glad to see this. Oh, sir. Thank you for staying with me, Bella. This might be harder than I expected.
Ooh, we could continue, but that's not a job for us right now. Goodbye, goodbye. Maybe in the future we'll continue this quest line, but as of right now, we must go to the Crystarium. Yeah, missions. Crystarium, more Grizzly Greens. Then I'm gonna take a small minute break or so to get some water. And then back to questing. Because though the heat wave is over, the high, instead of a high of 110 today or some shit like that, it's a high of 93, so a significant decrease. But it's still hot. It's still hot. So we're gonna go and get some water after we get some gizzle greens, so I don't forget. I'm excited to see we go there. Okay, there is a place in this expansion that I would consider visually my favorite looking place in the entire game. I don't remember where it is, and I don't even remember who we find there, but I'm really hoping we go there soon. So I'm kind of pumped. There's a big goobu. Malt stashes. We're almost there. We're almost out for now. I see the boy. Thank you, my friend, for staying at my side through this whole sordid endeavor. Well, it's not quite the joyous outcome I had hoped for. Our efforts have nevertheless answered a great many questions. I say our plans for saving the first are unlikely to involve the aid of Lord Vothry and his subjects. Come, we must speak with the Exarch and chart a new course. That's far from here. Okay, to the Exarch. Yeah, we'll get the Grizzly Greens before we have to actually like leave the Crystarium. We'll do up until that point, basically. Because there's still, I think, 4 locations we haven't been to yet. There's the one we're in, these 2, yeah, 3 locations we haven't been to yet. It's good to be back amongst friends, not to mention my dear sister. I have not seen her for some time, but I gather she is as keen to press on with our plans as I am. And we've quite a lot of the first yourself now. More than enough to appreciate the scale of the obstacles we face. Let's lay our discoveries before the Exarch and discuss what must be done. The Light Wardens.
And so you return.
Yes.
Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Yes.
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness.
Oh yeah?
Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens.
Interesting.
And from what we have been able to ascertain, Only a handful of these entities exist.
Are those the big angel ones? The big angel-looking ones?
Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
Ooh, okay.
I have a feeling Yulmor might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters.
Oh, 100%. They love
Fortress
them.
command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience. He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
Agreed. Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens. Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Sure, eliminating the Wardens will be enough? Yeah, are you sure that'll be enough, my guy?
Your uncertainty is understandable, given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. I was distracted. I need to sneeze really bad, so I thought he finished his sentence. Oh my god. Okay, from the beginning.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds. This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first.
Yeah, so if this is our solar system, the star is us. This is our home. This is where we're from. And everything else essentially gravitates and rotates around us, including the first, which is where we are now.
Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy.
Which is what's happening right now in the first.
Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source.
Okay.
And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence.
Okay.
If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds.
Okay. Too much ether causes
now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source.
So yeah, too much ether from a shard thrown into the source causes an influx. Okay.
The element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions.
Got you.
An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations.
Fuck.
These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities.
Oh, okay. So there's been 7. So 7 of the shards then have been totally consumed due to an influx of aether to the source, which I'm assuming all of them were caused by Ashians.
7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
Okay. So, yeah, over half of them then. Because there's only 13, not including the source. That looks evil. There's only 6 left, yeah. Yikes.
At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining.
Yikes.
It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the Light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Norvrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
Makes sense. When you put it that way, I'm convinced.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told.
So you haven't killed a single Light Warden yet. Okay.
Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Oh, it's what's her name?
Forgive the interruption,
Nina.
my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements.
Nina's cool.
They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Me lady. Yeah, I like her voice too. She's cool. Bonnie lady pretty
Alert the
awesome
guard.
though.
We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium.
Let's
You
go
have
kick some
command of our
ass.
forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
Go kick her ass.
My lord.
Let's kick some ass.
Lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, sorry, I got a message. Oh, eh. Minister Switch is in the north of the Lake's land, so we had best make haste with our preparations. In fact, meet me outside the Crystarium at the crossroads northwest of the Ascensor Gate, and I will lead you there myself. I got you, sir. Bonnie lady, pretty cool.